Tuning in to this Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the NBA. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines.
Here we go.
Chalmers with it. Outside for Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Oladipo, here we go.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. And Chalmers slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Whitmore. At the elbow, Banchero. 5 on the clock. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Oladipo. Mobo with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it out to Banchero. It's tipped. Now Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Pass to Mobo. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. On the wing, Koulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside for Wembanyama. Stolen away. One-on-one here. Pass to Mobo.
foul. Mobile. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the home team has possession. Outside Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Mobo can't hit. Outside Williams. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Second team foul.
1:04 left in the first. They could use a bucket. And that one drops.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Oladipo taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Mobo.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
He takes it in. That one, no good.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Oladipo outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go. Wembanyama, a screen. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And back with the start of the second quarter in And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
And a wide-open look for Whitmore. And the three ball is good.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the three. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Oladipo for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Oladipo's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And How about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They set the pick. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Mobo. Here's Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Away team's ball.
Four on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Wembanyama with the rebound. To the paint. The kick out to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Banchero. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Out left to the wing. Back to Whitmore. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Whitmore's got 5 points so far.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Oladipo outside. Offline with his three. Banchero inside. He's got 8.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Oladipo outside. Over Banchero. Oladipo misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Mobo. And here is Chalmers. And it's good for 2.
Mario Chalmers.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here is Chalmers. Outside for Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
On defense, the home team. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Ellison. Fareed, right side. Makes it off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
With the drive, Chalmers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul. First team
And with
foul.
the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Koulibaly. And that one, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Chalmers looking around. And Chalmers slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
It's blocked. Now here's Reddish. No scoring in this one. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. And the home team has possession. They lead by 7. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Chalmers outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Baseline J on the way. And he gets it to go. Chalmers has got 6. The kick out to Fareed. And the wing jumper offline.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here is Koulibaly. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third.
Anthony Brown. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Left side, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Driving in. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Hits the three-point bomb. Reddish has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Back to Chalmers. Left side Jackson. Fires for 3. Kenneth Faried pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the layup's good off the glass. Faried's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Chalmers outside. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points.
The visiting team.
They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Banchero. Back to Chalmers. Kicks it out to Banchero. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oladipo with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Oladipo misses. Fast break, here they come. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Banchero looking around. They set the pick over Williams. Here's Whitmore. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now.
Back to Whitmore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oladipo outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside. Banchero left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And he makes both free throws. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Williams. Pass to Mobo. Back to Williams. Here's Mobo. They got their own miss. Victor Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Banchero with the screen. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. It's good from long range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
5 to shoot. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Banchero. To the hoop. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Oladipo. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And no fear in the eyes of Oladipo. This guy is a gamer who lives for the moment.
Wembanyama outside. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oladipo outside. To the wing right side. Here's Mobo. Lets it go. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Whitmore. To take the lead. Stolen by Jackson. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On the wing, Williams. Outside Jackson to win the game. It's good! He did it!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Oh, doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish. It takes nerve to steel to knock down a shot like that.
And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. Ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline.
Here we go.
Oladipo with the ball. Everybody, thanks for joining. As for NBA action on 2K Sports, Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Van Carroll looking around. Wembanyama, a screen. And finished off by Van Carroll.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Now, here's Oladipo. Outside Williams. Four on the shot clock. The shake. And the slam by Williams.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Van Carroll with the screen. The steal. And they're running. Here's Koulibaly. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Van Carroll. Offline with his three. Here's Mobo. Hefty move. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Over to the wing. Here's Van Carroll. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Oladipo outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Whitmore. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Six on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Kicks it out to Van Carroll. Chalmers outside. Here's Mobo. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Back to Oladipo. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
3 points.
Oladipo's got 5.
You know, Oladipo feels like he can take and make this shot whenever he wants to. You can just see the confidence.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Carroll. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now Whitmore drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama, a screen. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Oladipo. Inside, Williams. Banchero grabs the board. Whitmore with it. 5 points in the game. Over in the corner, Banchero. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Oladipo outside. Back to Wembanyama. The 3. Rejected by Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Wembanyama, that's for 2. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Out to the right wing. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 7.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, Koulibaly. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? These players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He has 7.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Here's Koulibaly. 8-point game. And here's the break. Here's Mobo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they
that was something to see.
Good. The bounce, the creativity, the strength. When Oladipo rises up, he's looking to punch it down as hard as he can.
And here's Chalmers for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Oladipo, left side. Pass to Koulibaly. This one for three. They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Banchero. They set the pick. Here's Mobo. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. He lays it in. Oladipo's got 11 points.
Boy, always in attack mode. Oladipo keeps constant pressure on the defense.
He takes it in. Kicks it out to Banchero. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wembanyama, a screen from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:10 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Mobo. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Williams attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mobo. That 3 off the mark.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Personal foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's Wembanyama. And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Chalmers surveying the D. Driving inside. And Chalmers slams it in.
Love to see Chalmers attacking the basket and keeping the pressure on the defense.
Screen by Fareed. Reddish's shot is good.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
The 3 from Chalmers. It's good from long range. Chalmers has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Takes a three. Rebounded by Fareed. Here's Black, and it's blocked. And here's Reddish. Still without a basket. Jackson down low. Back to Reddish. Jackson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Fareed, left side. On the wing, Koulibaly. Takes it inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
That's good from Koulibaly.
At the line for your home team.
And Koulibaly drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Chalmers outside. And Chalmers slams it in.
Excellent. Finish from Chalmers that time. I love when he goes up strong like this.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Chalmers. Here's Black. No scoring in this one. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now, here's Reddish. Pass to De Silva. For the tie. Chalmers outside. Pocket 6. Here's De Silva. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fareed outside. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Koulibaly with it. Now Reddish. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to De Silva. Chalmers outside. To the inside. Ellison.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
And there's the drive. And the rejection by Jackson.
West to your home team.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Black. Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Here's Ellison. And it's good for 2. Ellison's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Driving the lane.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Koulibaly. And it's off from 3-point range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Chalmers. Here's Ellison. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellison's got 6 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Fareed outside. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Banchero outside. Pass to Whitmore. Cranes the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now, here's Oladipo. Koulibaly with it. Wembanyama outside. Good defense by Wembanyama. Whitmore with it. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
They set the pick. Oladipo for 3. Mobo with the rebound. Chalmers outside.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 45.
Banchero left side. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Williams.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Picked his pocket. Here's Banchero. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wembanyama looking it over. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Wembanyama, no good. Banchero inside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Mobo. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. On the wing, Jackson. Wembanyama, a screen. Off target from three-point range. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Off target from outside. Oladipo right side. Williams scanning before. Pass to Jackson. For the three. Drills it from outside.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Now Whitmore. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him. Whitmore's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Benyama outside. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Oladipo outside. There's the drive. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Timeout.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last.
UK Sport. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Here we go.
Here's Chalmers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Banchero. And it falls all over the rim and in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Wembanyama. This one for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Banchero outside. 4-3. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Banchero. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Wembanyama screen.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Chalmers. Mobo with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The three from Banchero. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Herder. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The three from Wembanyama. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And they're running. Over to the left wing. Here's Chalmers. Off target from three-point range. Here's Mobo. Here's Chalmers. Pass to Mobo. Shot clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Chalmers. It's rebounded by Banchero. On the wing, Whitmore. Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam.
That is a rarity. He takes flight. He usually hammers it home.
Up again. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Herter can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Wembanyama. Jackson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Banchero's got 6 points.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Mario Chalmers. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Jackson outside.
Now, this guy takes pride on the defensive side of the ball. Banchero not backing down.
Here's Whitmore outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Banchero outside. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Jackson the screen. Shoots. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And stolen by Jackson. Left side, Herter. Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. He can't hit that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
14.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The 3 from Banchero. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Chalmers nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Whitmore. He's got 5, and that one drops.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Here's Chalmers. The kick out to Banchero. 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Whitmore. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Banchero outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wembanyama screen. On the take. From the arc. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Herter. Oh, deflected. From 8 feet. And it's Chalmers missing. Right side Herter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Mario Chalmers.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Herder from long range. Bobo with a rebound. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wembanyama screen. The three is up.
The near 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama. I mean, that will disrupt shots. Believe that.
Throws it up high.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The three from Banchero. Doesn't go that time.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Bobo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And it's Chalmers missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Whitmore outside. Great D that time from Banchero. 40 seconds left in the second period. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the away team.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Black. Misses the three. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Blocking foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Done. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the away team. Cameron Whitmore.
That one misses. Here's Black. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Black. Ellison grabs the board. Here's Fareed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Black. Out to the right wing. De Silva with the bucket. Here's Ellison. Koulibaly on the wing. To the inside. Pass to Ellison. Reddish on the wing. The three. That shot is off. Here's Black. Reddish covering. Batase with a screen. Here's Black. Goes up from the top of the key. Ellison grabs the board. Oh, it's stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. Tipped. 90 seconds into the second half now. Batase can't hit. Here's Black. Fires in the triple. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's the Silva. Pass to Dunn. Here's Black. Outside Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Cam Reddish. And he makes the first.
Your home team. Koulibaly.
Both shots good from the strike. The visitors with the ball. That's tipped.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
Here's Black. No luck on that one.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Black. Pass to Koulibaly. Batase with a screen. 5 on the clock. Crafty move. And that one's good. Koulibaly.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Koulibaly with it. Here's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Farid. Back to Koulibaly. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's the Silva. Now here's Dunn. To the paint. Farid grabs the board. Outside Reddish. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. To the middle. Here's Ellison. Back to Koulibaly. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Home team ball.
.58 seconds left in the third. Right wing. Here's Batase. On target from range. Batase's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Black. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ellison. Oh, he tries a 3. Buries it from 3. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Farid. Off target with the 3. .20 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Koulibaly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2. Koulibaly.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Here's Batadze. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Banchero right side. Intercepted. Fires for 3. And it's Banchero with a 3.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here's Wembanyama. Knocks down the 18-footer. Outside Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Assisted.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Kept alive. Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Chalmers. He drops it from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Chalmers. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Wembanyama. And here's Herter. Shot clock at 5. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside Herter. Deflects the pass. Wembanyama down low. And the layup falls. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
The kick out to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team. Mobo.
It's both from the stripe. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Banchero.
2 minutes.
Down low. And they're on the run. Outside Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Outside Herter. Wembanyama screen. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
to the left wing. .111 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chalmers. And Caro, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Up top, Whitmore. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Outside Herter. Pass to Chalmers. Top of the key. Jump shot is good that time.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Wembanyama screen. Now Banchero. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Fires away from way outside. Off on that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
Here's Chalmers. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time.
Mario Chalmers.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A three from Wembanyama. Drills it from outside.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Chalmers. Tipped away. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Now, here's Chalmers. Pass to Banchero. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Jackson.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Second team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. So off the run and finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Pass to Whitmore. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Stolen by Jackson. Wembanyama with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Kicked away. Here's Chalmers. Off with the layup. Whitmore with it. Out left to the wing. To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Pass to Banchero. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. In the corner, it's Whitmore. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Banchero. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Banchero's got 9.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Herder. And the rejection by Wembanyama. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Whitmore. Rejected by Banchero. All alone. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herder.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Outside for Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. He's got 8.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage. And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
With 2 seconds left. And Chalmers with the layup. Chalmers has got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up by 6. And back with the start of the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
And here is Chalmers. No scoring in this one. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wembanyama, right side. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Back to Chalmers. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Chalmers. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go. Only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. Here's Whitmore.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant. Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the round.
Pass to Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Chalmers. 6 points for him. Pass to Mobo. Banchero with the screen. Puts up a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And here's Huerter outside. That shot missing.
Hey, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Jackson. .149 left in the first half. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Banchero with the screen. Back to Chalmers. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And it's Banchero missing. Shoots it up. And it's Banchero missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one drops. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And it's Banchero missing.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And the shot is good. He's got 15.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. It's deflected. To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Banchero, that's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Coulibaly. Over Reddish. De Silva. Right in the lane. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
that's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Koulibaly with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Dunn. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break. Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No free throws, good from Reddish. Here's Black. Rebounded by Fareed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Black in the post, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Fareed. The rebound by Bataze. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. And they get it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's tipped. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Bataze. Still without a basket.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The kick out to Fareed. Pass to Bataze. Jumps up, and Fareed throws it down.
And, you know, at 6'8", Fareed runs the floor beautifully. I mean, this guy's like a gazelle in the open court.
Here's Bataze. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to De Silva. Rebounded by Fareed.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Reddish with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
From deep. Koulibaly, no good. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Inside. It's 2-on-1. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Home team ball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. The steal. Shoots the three. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 8.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM him.
Here's Black. Done outside. Driving to the basket. Stripped it away. Now Reddish. Here's Ellison. Oh, that's blocked. And they're on the break, trying to end the drought. Itadze. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bitadze. Fires from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
The visiting
delivering the blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here's Chalmers. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Chalmers outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent finish from Chalmers that time. I love when he goes up strong like this.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. And there's the drive. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Spins. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. And it's Banchero missing. Banchero outside. And finished off by Banchero.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. That one doesn't drop.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
To the inside.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
You know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They need this. And Chalmers with the layups.
Getting work done inside. Chalmers not being dissuaded by his size.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time.
And Caro, the three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of...
Oh, my, what a play.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Pass to Black. Clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. This one for 3. That shot misses. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, a really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Wembanyama with it. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
With the drive, and Whitmore throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Mobo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Wembanyama, a screen. And the shot goes in.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Pass to Herter. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And that one drops.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.